after 2,300 on Sunday. The Israeli government published a photo of a family in one of the social media accounts. There were 5 people in selfie: a mother, a father and 3 young children, all smiling. Tamar, Yonatan and his children Shachar, Arbel, Omer, he read. Hamas was deleted by terrorists. Shortly thereafter, former Israeli Prime Minister Naftali Bennett reproduced the photo. A whole family was killed with cold blood, he wrote. Look at their happy faces. Although 1.5 miles out Gaza border. Kibbutz, kibbutz, kibbutz. The story of paintings and story his S was widely shared to show poverty brutality. Hamas attack on Israel. According to friends in Australia, when the family attacks started, he ran to the safe rooms where they sent a WhatsApp message. Hi friends. We entered the shelter in our house. We're all going well, he read. But an hour later, Tamar stopped responding to his friends in Sydney. Yishai and Mor Lakab. He's really scary. Mor Lakab. Sydney Morning said to Herald. We're trying to call him. We're texting him. We were trying to talk to the people here. Lakab said later that the safe room was violated and Tamar, Yonatan, Shachar, Arbel and Omer were killed. Mor Lakab said that he would be remembered for the kindness and a sense of social justice of his friend Tamar, a women's rights activist and community leader. He was a very special woman. Mor Lakab said to the newspaper. He always cared about poor people. And he always made sure that less lucky people would have the same opportunities. It was a living example of these values. On Sunday morning, volunteer in Nir Oz, a community of about 400 people, said that inhabitants wake up with kibbutz in the flames, and still try to control damages and understand who is. As the hours passed, another terrible account of the same kibbutz emerged. The relatives of a woman who was not mortally killed by the militants then filmed their dying moments and sent to the Facebook page. He said, my grandson Mor Bader said on Sunday on Facebook, my grandmother, who lives in kibbutz Nir Oz all her life, was killed by a cruel at her home yesterday. A terrorist came home, killed him, took his phone, shed the horror and published on the Facebook wall. We learned this way. Yoav Shimoni, one grandchildren of woman who visited her in kibbutz 2 weeks ago to celebrate Rosh Hashanah, said family believes that family's house was targeted because its proximity to border fence. Shimoni told CNN, saying, Oram, I think it was the first contact point for one of the infiltrated terrorists. Then they came home, shot him, took his phone and then put the dying video on Facebook. He described his grandmother as a super happy, super self-confident, and optimistic person who has always been in high spirits and always thinking about his family. Another brutality in the nearby Re'im kibbutz was reported by Ruth Karp, who said that Devere Karp was killed on Facebook at 8:20